Chat, brace yourself. Time to add Lifeguard to the list of jobs not safe from Karens.
A lifeguard was thrown in jail after saving a drowning 5-year-old boy, all because the child's parents called the police. 23-year-old Zachary Stein worked as a lifeguard at a water park. He noticed 5-year-old Adam Katak struggling underwater. Adam's friends thought he was just holding his breath, but Stein realized something was terribly wrong.
But that's where it should have stopped and been like, yay! Yay! He saved a kid! Woo!
Without hesitation, he jumped into the pool, pulled Adam out, and performed emergency CPR, successfully reviving him.
That's good. That's a good thing, right? Am I crazy? You saved someone's life?
But just as people began praising Stein as a hero, Adam's parents arrived. Instead of thanking him, they called the police. Officers soon showed up and arrested Stein on charges of endangering a child. According to Stamford police, surveillance footage showed the boy underwater for almost 4 full minutes. At the time, there were fewer than 8 kids in the pool, and Stein was the only lifeguard on duty. Police argued that Stein should have noticed sooner and acted immediately when Adam first started drowning. However, the video clearly showed Stein wasn't distracted by his phone or talking to anyone. When he finally spotted Adam, he immediately dove in, rescued him, and revived him through CPR. Still, Stein was charged with reckless endangerment and risk of injury to a minor. The American Lifeguard Association commented, "This is the first time a lifeguard has faced criminal charges over a near-fatal drowning. He saved a child's life, but instead of being hailed as a hero, he ended up in jail." Stein's lawyer, Mark Sherman, argues the charges are unjust. Stein saved that boy's life. We can't turn every tragic accident or oversight into a crime.
But he saved the child. This is why people don't help each other anymore. What is going on? Yeah, where were the parents? Why can't he sue them back for, like, not paying attention to their child? What?
When reporters reached out to Adam's mother in New Canaan, Connecticut, she confirmed off camera that Adam was recovering well, but declined to comment further or say whether the lifeguard should be held accountable. Do you think Zachary Stein deserves punishment, or did the police go too far with this arrest? Let us know your thoughts in the comments.
Bro, what backwards ass jurisdiction is this? I don't even know what to say. Yeah, guys, remember next time you see a kid, just let him drown. That's fucking wild. Brain dead police. Chat, it's not even the police at this point. There's steps to it. I hate that argument. Okay, the police are fucked up and they're stupid, but it went to the judge. Yes, the parents called the police. They pressed charges, and then the jury and the judge said, yeah, okay, yeah, this is fine. This is disgusting. They literally say at the start, his friends thought he was just holding his breath. They weren't panicking or anything. Do you know what that means, chat? Imagine you're a lifeguard and you're like scanning, you're like for anything wrong in the pool, and you see some kid underwater and all his friends are acting like it's normal. There was nothing wrong, because at a glance, it just looks like a kid holding his breath underwater. He wasn't distracted. He wasn't on his phone. He was diligently looking for any problems in the pool, and he gets arrested because a fucking Karen thinks he didn't act fast enough. Dude, absolutely fucking heinous. I hate Karen so fucking much. They ruined this guy's life. And people wonder why men don't want to fucking help anyone anymore. People wonder why, like, oh no, chivalry's dead, and like men are such pigs, blah 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 blah, or why men won't even give up their bus seat anymore or something. This is exactly why, man. Because shit like this happens all the time, all over the world. And the fact of the matter, it's actually getting worse. Not only will you get attacked for being a good Samaritan, you saved someone's life, someone's child's life, but you'll get attacked if they think you're not doing your job correctly. That is such Karenism. Oh, by the way, this is really prevalent in healthcare too. This kind of just popped up in my head. I had a few friends I knew from high school that stepped out of the medical field after COVID happened, because people, they attack you for shit that's not even your fault. There's a story to this. Like, oh, your floor manager decided to cut your hours, so now you're understaffed in the emergency room? Yeah, that's the nurse's fault. The nurse is trying to help you and like try to, you know, keep you alive. You should scream at the top of your fucking lungs at your nurse for not coming to check on you frequently enough because because they're understaffed. Yeah, that'll help. That'll definitely, like, you know, add less stress to their life. But as EMT and EMS, I've gotten talks about all sorts of stuff to save people. Dude, I bet. Nurses and EMTs and shit, yeah. They teach EMTs to check carotid pulses with no more than 2 fingers because bystanders might think you're choking them and call the police on you. As if the ambulance behind you isn't a clue. Nah, they actually think you're choking them. Dude, people are so low IQ, I wanna scream. Yeah, you're choking him! You're in like this, a uniform and you're helping this guy on the floor. And I don't think you do the CPR, I would look at how long it took to save him, which is bullshit. No, but this is kind of related in the same vein. It's because people are stupid and report this shit. The parents fucking got mad at him for saving his life. They're gonna fuck around and keep doing this and complain when healthcare starts to get qualified immunities like cops. Yeah, I don't know, maybe. And by the way, I love this last part too. I love that they're saying like, oh, that she declined to comment on whether or not she should be held accountable, but felt comfortable enough to call the fucking police on him. After the guy, the lifeguard, saved your son's life. Like, what an absolute fucking piece of shit. What an absolute fucking bitch Karen. The modern Karen is freaking astounding. What I would give to be a fly on the wall when this happened. You arrive at the pool to your son who had his life saved by a lifeguard, and your first response is not, thank you, you saved my son's life, he could have died. It's like, why did you let this happen? And that's another thing, where the fuck was she? But my chat's first response was like, hey, where was this bitch? Why was she not watching? Where was she? Why weren't you fucking watching your kid? Like, clear she had been gone for a good while, at least 10 minutes, right? For this entire thing to have transpired before she got back. I've heard so many stories of overprotective moms that basically don't leave their kid's side and very rarely leave unless it's like an emergency or something. Like, I know there are neglectful parents, and I feel like this is one of them. Could the motive have been financial gain? That would be the most fucked up shit ever. I'm really tired of seeing public service jobs getting absolutely shit on by these retards and these Karens. Healthcare, nurses, police, firefighters. Remember the firefighters in California? First responders. I don't know why the mentally ill are so dead set on attacking people in these professions, but I'm like, I'm noticing a pattern. I am seeing a pattern, chat. We've covered 2 different articles on this channel before about the firefighters being under attack in the UK and stuff, and the California ones, and or at least like mad that they're mostly white men. Yeah, all these Karens are unemployed. Yeah, I sell crochet on Etsy. That's my employment, chat. The dumbest are often the loudest. Yes, unfortunately. Also, they have a lot of time on their hands to cry on Twitter and shit too. This is the full story. Yeah, no, I understand, but the fact that it got this far, do you know what I'm saying? Like, I get what you're trying to say. Like, oh, they had their felony charges removed. Chat, at the end of the day, it still happened. They still went through with it. They were like, yeah, we're still gonna follow through. Arrest the Karen instead. I think that she should be liable for charges, or both the parents should be liable for charges. And imagine being the husband too. Like, oh yeah, my wife, yep, we're gonna call the police. People are raised and taught not to help someone because you could get sued. That's the world we live in. Isn't that so fucked up? You see a kid on the side of the road, and if you go and help them, it's like you could get in trouble. Legit, only a problem in America. I disagree. In China, it's the same thing. It's not just America. In America, you can get sued, but in China, it's like more so a fear, and also like, I don't want to help because it's not my problem kind of thing. If you pull someone out of a burning car, they get hurt in the process and you can get sued. South Korea as well, you are not protected. Oh yeah, South Korea too. I've heard stories like that as well. China's infamous healthcare scams. Yeah, that was it. Because if you help them, and then those healthcare scams follow through, and then they go through with like, essentially not suing you, but you're liable under the charges, then you can get into trouble in China for it if they get hurt or something. They make you pay their medical bill for life. Dude, what? They can get away with that shit. Hear the you get shit if you don't try to help. Yeah. I don't know, man. I think it's fucked up. Very, very sad. I'm glad at least we know that the charges got dropped, but still, I don't think it should have even went through with it. They didn't get dropped. Lifeguard will have felony charge removed. I don't know, I didn't read into it, but I'm assuming, right? He was given probation and found guilty, 2 years probation. Oh my god, wait, it didn't even get dropped fully. Justice for this guy, man. Ruined his whole life, and for what?